Good evening, esteemed television watchers. It's Monday and as usual, Nakhchivan news program in English is on air. Ashura ceremony was held in Nakhchivan on September 10. One more automobile, highway and service center were put into operation in Badamlı settlement of Shahpuz region. Firstly, official news block to your minds. Let's watch.
On September 10, Ashura ceremony was held in Juma Mosque of Nakhchivan city. So in connection with this, on the very day, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, attended the ceremony. Qur'ani Karim sentences as well as sermons were performed and repast dedicated to this holiday was given. Ağalar Bayramov, speaking in the name of Nakhchivan pious people, expressed his gratitude and thanks to the Supreme Majlis chairman for his unsubstitutional merits in preserving religious and moral values and also measures taken in this field. One more automobile, highway and service center were put into operation in the territory of Nakhchivan, exactly to say in Badamlı settlement of Shahpuz region. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, cut the symbolizing ribbon and in addition gave his instructions and tasks to the relevant agencies. Asphalt pavement was laid out in 5.3 meter Badamlı settlement highway and 3,090 meters concrete water channel was constructed. Along with these two bridges were capitally reconstructed and 53 water delivery passages were established. The service center also includes a barber shop, women's beauty salon, butchers, grocery stores and a bakery. Thanks to all these done works, 10 people were employed at the service center and reconstruction works were implemented around the building. Once again, the Supreme Majlis chairman tasked the goods on service center sale to be preferred by goods of family farmers. During the meeting with the residents, Hijran Rustamov, the chairman of the State Committee for Township Building and Architecture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, thanked in the name of the workers for the care performed. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic thanked on his part to everybody who had trouble on these works and wished healthy and prosperous life in their future years. Then resident Ikhtiyar Guliyev thanked the Supreme Majlis chairman on behalf of the residents and public of the region for the created conditions. In the course of the construction work, 6 residential buildings with 48 flats in Badamlı settlement were reconstructed, roofs were changed, electrical and water systems were renewed, facades were repaired. The yard of the buildings was also reconstructed, asphalt layer was laid out and green areas were established. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, watched the construction of Badamlı Mineral Waters plant. He was informed that the main construction works were completed in the plant and also 2-story administrative building. Asphalt pavement was laid out on the territory of the plant and the source of Badamlı water was reconstructed. Water will be supplied to the plant by its own stream. And up-to-date facilities of French Sidel company to be installed in the plant, which will consist of raw materials warehouses, produced and finished goods areas. The plant, which has 3 production lines, will produce 15 types of Badamlı water in different packaging, both aerated and non-aerated. The quality of the products will be under sharp control and the production process will be fully automatized, which will enable more than 200 people to be employed in the plant. Thereupon, tasks covering completion of reconstruction by the end of the year, reconstruction and construction of the area as well as planting greenery were given by the Supreme Majlis chairman. On September 12, the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, met the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of the Swiss Confederation to our country, Muriel Penavire. Mr. Chairman mentioned the former president of Swiss Confederation Michel Calmery's visit to Nakhchivan in 2011 and also restoration of undergrounds as a result of cooperation. Speaking about the establishment of a solar power plant in Nakhchivan by the Swiss company, as well as a number of international events, the chairman of Supreme Majlis expressed his confidence that the ambassador's visit will further contribute to the inter-countries cooperation. Emphasizing her first official visit to Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the ambassador touched upon the importance of mutual relations and noted that she would do her best to expand cooperation furthermore. The deputy director of the Swiss Cooperation Office for the South Caucasus, Simon Hybrel, also attended the meeting.
We continue with social economic news blog. Extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of the Swiss Confederation to our country paid a visit to Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Next labor fair was held for vacancies in medical institutions. Along with this meeting was held with young teachers. Let's watch more thoroughly.
Extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of the Swiss Confederation to the Republic of Azerbaijan, Muriel Penavira visited several industrial enterprises of the Autonomous Republic within the framework of her visit to Nakhchivan. The 9th annual meeting of the regional local authorities of the Eastern Partnership Corlip was held in Turkey of Finland. Anar Ibrahimov, the head of the Azerbaijani delegation deputy of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, was elected co-chairman of Corlip at the 9th annual meeting. Presentation of the renewed website of Sharkapsa newspaper was held. The site has become up-to-date with both functionality and design, and the previous archive has been preserved. The new version of the site, upgraded with licensed software, includes home, official chronicles, social and political, economics, humanitarian, sports, communication, ads, official documents, photos and video gallery sections. The news section of the site will be published in 3 languages, including Azerbaijani, English and Russian. Henceforth, the Sharkapsa readers will be able to read all weekly events in the renewed site of the newspaper. One of the main advantages of the renewed version of the site is to be inclusive to the mobile phone interfaces.
Labor fair was held at the health facilities of the Autonomous Republic on the vacancies of doctors and nurses. The fair offered 620 vacancies, including 503 doctors and 127 nurses, including healthcare facilities within the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. 18 doctors and 37 nurses were employed at the very labor fair. The exams announced by the State Employees Service Commission under the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic on July 3, 2019 for vacancies related to requirement to state music education institutions have been launched. 83 applicants submitted 285 vacancies for the competition. On September 9, training courses on expanding the use of interactive teaching methods and tools in teaching English held for English teachers working in secondary schools of the Autonomous Republic started. The training, which took place at the Comprehensive Secondary School No. 14 in Nakhchivan, lasted 5 days. A total of 117 English teachers, including 58 from Nakhchivan, 50 from Babek region, 9 from Hyderaliyev Military High School, were involved in the training. For the past 6 years, entrance rates from Baku and Ordubad are generally high. This information is included in the scientific and statistical analysis of the State Examination Center for the admission of the students to the higher and secondary educational institutions of the Republic of Azerbaijan for the 2018-19 academic year. The number of applicants from the villages of the Autonomous Republic noticeably increased. The State Committee for Family, Women and Children Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic met with the students in need of special care in higher and secondary educational institutions for the 2018-19 academic year. During the current academic year, students with special needs in higher and secondary educational institutions were given presents. New address plates are installed in Nakhchivan. According to the State Committee for Real Estate and Land Affairs of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, addressing infrastructure and real estate in residential areas with a population of more than 5,000, as well as corrective work in the address register is underway. In Sharur, Kengerli and Sederak regions, the State Agency for Roads held a meeting on the preparation and upcoming tasks for the autumn-winter period of 2019-20. Specific instructions to the relevant agencies regarding the timely completion of the autumn-winter preparations were given. Nakhchivan branch of National Academy of Sciences of Azerbaijan held an event on the results of international and local expeditions in Nakhchivan in 2019, as well as archaeological excavations. The event analyzed investigations in Nakhchivan Tepe, Uchanagıl, Kültepe, as well as in the villages of Germachatagh and Payezov Babek region in detail and provided thorough information on the discovered material culture samples. Demand for the manuals and textbooks for the 2019-20 academic year was determined, and in August, 264,719 textbooks and 8,998 teaching materials from the city of Baku were delivered to the Autonomous Republic. Students in the Autonomous Republic were provided with textbooks and teachers were provided with methodical supplies. The tomb of Yusuf Kuseyroğlu, one of the masterpieces of the famous architect Ajami Nakhchivani, the founder of Nakhchivan Architectural Schooling, is under restoration. The monument is protected against groundwater and reinforcement works are underway. 12 socially active youths of our country paid a visit to the Kingdom of Morocco with the support of the Ministry of Youth and Sports of the Republic of Azerbaijan within the Azerbaijan-Morocco Youth Exchange Program on September 2-12. The delegation was led by the Minister of Youth and Sports of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Azad Jabbarov. During the visit, they aimed to strengthen cooperation between the youth of Azerbaijan and the Kingdom of Morocco, as well as to promote intercultural dialogue. A tour of a group of young people was organized at the Asabi Cave Pilgrimage Religious Cultural Monument Complex under the motto Get to Know Nakhchivan. The young guests saw the religious complex and will share their photos and videos on social networks to propagate the interesting and wonderful places of the Autonomous Republic. Employees of Nakhchivan Television prepared a teleettude from another charming corner of the Autonomous Republic, Elahi village of Ordubad region. This time, Rauf Tahirli, a schoolboy from Surgutov, Russia, presents the village with his remarkable thoughts.
Природа здесь шикарная, просто слов нет.
A series of events dedicated to the National Music Day are held in Nakhchivan. The 30th anniversary of Nakhchivan State Puppet Theatre was celebrated. Nakhchivani artists took part in the art festival held in Turkey, and a number of sport events took place in the Autonomous Republic over the last week. Now, culture and sport news to your minds. Let's watch. The 10th Viyakam Didim International Painting Festival was held in Didim of Turkey. Azerbaijan was presented by 4 artists from Baku and 2 artists from Nakhchivan. Nakhchivani artists Habiballah Verdiyev and Murad Babayev were awarded with diplomas for their active participation and successful performances at the very festival. The 30th anniversary of Nakhchivan State Puppet Theatre was celebrated. The participants watched a photo exhibition reflecting activities of the theatre. The Minister of Culture of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Nakhchivan Gadimova, congratulated the collective on the 30th anniversary of the Puppet Theatre and wished success in their further activities. The people's artist Shirzada Butalubov made a performance of Alexei Tolstoy Buratoni, which is based on the adventures of Buratoni. It's My Summer Holiday children's exhibition was launched at the exhibition hall of the Artists' Union of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic named after Behruz Kengerli. 118 works by more than 70 children are on display at the exhibition. A seminar training on the organization of registration work in museums was held at the Home Museum of the eminent educator Mehmet Tağı Sidgi. Speakers provided detailed information on museum inventory and storage systems in the home museums, including issues related to the unified system of inventory, scientific inventory and restoration of museum items, state registration of museum funds, and general protection rules. Excursions are organized for the taxi drivers who are engaged in taxi service in order to recognize the museums and historical monuments of the Autonomous Republic to tourists. This time they visited the Heydar Aliyev Museum. The City and Region Football Championship held among rural teams for the effective organization of leisure activities for the youth was summed up. The Autonomous Republic kickboxing tournament dedicated to the memory of the national hero of Azerbaijan Yusuf Mirzayev was held. About 17 athletes competed in the championship in 14 weight categories. The winners were presented with medals and diplomas by the organizers.
Nakhchivan City Freestyle Wrestling Championship was held under the motto "Let's say no to the harmful habits, let's always be healthy." 15 wrestlers competed in 11 kg weight category at Children's Sports School. The winner athletes were awarded with diplomas by the organizers. Kickboxing championship among teenagers was held in Sharur and 23 athletes competed in 6 weight categories, and diplomas by the organizers were presented to the winners. Sharur region hosted Tempo Chess Challenge. The winners of the very challenge, which was also attended by Kengerli region chess players, were awarded by the organizers. Children with disabilities under 18 partook in the swimming championship. 13 athletes competed in the freestyle at a distance of 25 meters, and the winners were presented with honorary diplomas by the organizers.
Pursuant to the decree of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mr. Ilham Aliyev, as for August 21, 2004, September 15 is celebrated as the Knowledge Day in our country. The educational strategy of the national leader Heydar Aliyev is successfully implemented in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. As a result of the special care and attention of the Chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, modern education infrastructure has been established in recent years. Over the years of independence, more than 200 educational institutions have been constructed or reconstructed in the Autonomous Republic. So now our material on the Knowledge Day to your minds.
Construction of educational institutions is at the forefront of the widespread construction and improvement works in all regions, including the capital of the Autonomous Republic, as every year. Thus, in the first half of 2019, buildings for comprehensive secondary schools in Karimbeyli village of Sharur region and also Deste village of Ordubat region were put at the disposal of the pupils and teachers. Currently, construction or reconstruction of buildings for new comprehensive secondary schools in Sharur region, Yeni Havush, Muğanlı, Muğancık Mehrab, Khalaj, Kültebov Babek region, Gülşenabad Secondary School, Venendov Ordubat region, Büyükdüz of Kengerli region, Turkish village of Shahbuz region are underway. And construction of the comprehensive secondary school number 5 in the city of Nakhchivan has already been completed and put into operation. Special attention is paid to the provision of educational institutions with modern teaching materials and information technologies in the Autonomous Republic. Schools are equipped with the latest information and communication technologies and rich library fund. So far, over 600 electronic boards and over 5,500 computers have been installed in the secondary schools. The schools of the Autonomous Republic have been given more than 600,000 fictions with Latin graphics and nearly 3 million manuals. Today, Nakhchivan has developed an advanced learning environment and students' interest in learning has increased. Altogether, 69 of the 9th grade school leavers had distinguishing attestation, 13 of the 11th grade graduates have been awarded with golden medals, 16 with silver medals, and 45 received the distinction certificate. As a result of this environment, graduates of secondary schools show high results in admission to higher and secondary schools. This year, 2,564 school leavers in the Autonomous Republic have applied for admission to higher and secondary educational institutions, of which 1,500 are enrolled in higher education, 200 in various higher military schools, and 245 in secondary educational institutions, respectively.
Dear television watchers, that was all for today. We conveyed the latest burning developments of the week to your minds. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.